And what's going on, everybody? We are back with our Detroit Tigers franchise mode. We are at September 1st. We're 13 games out of first place. We are in that second wild card spot, so I mean it's not over yet. I think it said Cleveland was in first. Yeah, Cleveland's in first. So there's one thing to do, and it's a weekend series here. We can beat up on Cleveland, hopefully. Beat up on everybody, really. I mean, I don't think we're going to claim all 13 and get the division, but we can make a hell of a good run at it. So here we go, it's in the last month of the season, and that's how we want to start out, with a big fat loss and lose this series. That's great. At least we got one. The Mud Hens have finished 71-71. Fortunately, that wasn't good enough. Congratulations, the Seawolves, 80-60. And I'm not going to stop for the minor league playoffs. Sorry. He's healthy. He's healthy. Seawolves have been eliminated. Well, at least they gave it a shot. I'm liking all these W's, but I'm not liking all these L's. Trey Turner is no longer injured. Oh, wow. We had him for what, maybe a game, 2 games all year? So we finished 16 games out of first place.
The final
second in the division.
Teams are jockeying
not a
for
horrible
position.
season,
Welcome
especially
to Inside
for
the Show.
all the budget cuts. I'll call them budget cuts. Let's see here. Congratulations, the Tigers have finished at 87-75. You have made the postseason as a wild card team, and we're playing the Texas Rangers in the first round of the postseason. The regular season has come to an end. Alright, so let's take a peek at league leaders, stuff like that. David Price was the league leader in innings
teams are
pitched.
jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies.
So here we go with the batting averages for the
4-1.
American League, and then we'll do National League once we're done with all the American League stuff.
NL wildcard spots with the win.
Got Mike Trout, Nelson Cruz, Jason
in the NL
Kipnis,
Central, 11.5 games out of first.
Devon Travis.
And
I
that's
think
what's
that's
going on around
name.
baseball heading
Nori
into today's
Aoki,
action. Join us again
Michael
tomorrow
Brantley,
for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Hoo-Soo Kim, Xander Bogaerts, Steve Parents, and Mookie Betts in the top 10 and 300 overall hitters. But there's Victor Martinez making me try to regret it, but I don't. Hits, Mike Trout led the way. Altuve, Kipnis, Encarnacion, Lindor, Bogaerts, Semin, Cruz, and a tie for 10th. Actually, for 8th. So, then 10th would be Freddie Freeman and Travis from the Blue Jays. So, we do got one rep in the top 10 there, which is pretty nice. I like it. I don't like all these minuses I'm seeing, but I like it. At bats. Leave that up there for a couple more seconds. And doubles. Mike Trout led the way there. I'm not seeing any Tigers in the top 10. Looks like there's a big old tie for 10th, though, at 37. No. Alright. Triples. Nothing. Home runs. Brian Dozier led the way for the AL. It's kind of surprising. At the same point, not really. Tied for 9th is Freddie Freeman. So, I'll take it. I mean, how do you not take it? And then Victor Martinez, I want 18 home runs out of the dude. Trade him to Boston. He gets... Well, actually, he went back to Boston, if I think about it, because he was in Boston, and the Tigers got him. I forgot all about that. So, Ribbies, we got Freddie Freeman in the 5-hole. Sorry about that. Freddie Freeman in the 5-hole. And Jack Peterson tied for 12th. So, not too shabby. Runs, we got Freeman in the 8-hole. And stolen bases, we got Trey Turner. Imagine if he had a healthy season. Boy, oh boy, maybe we would have had a better season, a better chance at running for that division title too. I mean, we did get him. I think we lost a little bit of money per week when we got him, but he'll blossom. Hopefully. Walks, we got Freddie Freeman, 2 behind the league leader of Mike Trout. That's awesome. And Jack Peterson taking some walks down to first, so that's pretty good. Considering, I mean, normally he's like a home run or strikeout kind of guy. And that's what I've picked up from him in the years that he's been in the MLB so far. On base percentage, Freddie Freeman in third. I like seeing that. Slugging percentage, the Jack Peterson in sixth. OPS, Freddie Freeman is in eighth, and Jack Peterson is in sixth. Wins on the season, Corey Kluber had 20. Justin Verlander had 17. Again, no longer with the Tigers, but it's good to see that they're still doing some stuff. We had David Price tied for sixth at 13 wins. So again, trade accusation, brought him back to Detroit, got 13 wins. Because I think when we picked him up, he was like 6-6 or 3-3, something like that. I know his record was even. So losses, David Price had 6 losses, so that means he's tied for second. I'll take it. I like seeing stuff like that. And Michael Fulmer, he's in the 15th spot, but there's a lot of ties right there. So saves, I'm not expecting to see a Tiger here because we don't exactly have a closer right now. I mean, there's Bruce Rondon, but trust me, I don't consider him a closer, especially with what's going on in like legitimate baseball, like real life, not this video game. He just got sent down to the Toledo Mud Hens, and Joe Jimenez, something like that. He just got called up, so that's pretty interesting. Good for Jimenez there. Fulmer in the top 10 for home runs allowed, which 18. I mean, I'd like to see all of my pitchers right there, but you know, it's going to happen eventually, maybe. Who knows? Price and Zimmerman tied with 2 shutouts. I'm like seeing stuff like that. That's good. Strikeouts, Price was number 3. And yeah, no other Tigers there. Complete games, we got Price at 3 and Zimmerman at 3 also. Or no, 2. Sorry about that. Innings pitched, like I said earlier, David Price led the way. Walks allowed, Price is at 8. Whip, David Price is in 3rd. And Fulmer is in 12th. Pitching WAR, Price won. And batting WAR, Jack Peterson was actually in 2nd. I like seeing stuff like that. I like seeing when we're near the top. Alright, so that was the American League. National League, we're going to go quicker. Just kind of flip through it really quick. Kind of get down to the 10th spot. Cruise back up to the top so everybody can see at least the top 10. What's going on? Like for this, I'm not going all the way down. Like, there you go. Like I said, just flipping through this really quick. Let everybody kind of see what it's going so we can get on to the playoff game against the Texas Rangers. Hopefully we can clinch, and I guarantee it's probably going to be Cleveland that we'd play after that, which if that last month was any statement, it's not going to be pretty for us, but who knows. Let's do some of the regular awards here. Mike Trout won the MVP for the AL. Kluber was the Cy Young. Trout was the batting title. Reliever was Cody Allen. Rookie of the Year is Andrew Benintendi. Mike Trout was the Hank Aaron Award. Gold Glove is for pitching is Hernandez. Castillo for catching, Chris Davis. traded from the Orioles to the Tigers, Tigers to the Yankees. So, hey, good for him. Pedroia, Seager, Simmons, Gordon, Kevin Kiermaier. Dude's on like a roll. Look at that. 15, 16, 17. It's awesome. And Mookie Betts in right field. Silver Sluggers, DH would be Victor Martinez. Evan Gattis for the catching position, Encarnacion for first. Dozier for second. Longoria third. Semin, Trout, Cruz, and Trumbo. And of course, there is no postseason MVP and or World Series MVP yet. National League, we got Goldschmidt winning the MVP, Scherzer with another Cy Young, Goldschmidt with the batting title, Kenley Jansen with the reliever of the year, Tyler Glasnow, Carpenter, Greinke. Just kind of flip through these again. Alrighty. So let's check out our lineup, see how every individual player did. Want to go on the bench too. I'm not really worried about the minor leagues right now. So Joe Panik had 10 home runs and 47 RBIs with a 237 batting average as a leadoff man because Trey Turner got hurt. So I'm actually going to flip-flop them back and drop Jackson back down to ninth. That'll give us some speed at the bottom of the lineup. That's for the playoffs, so I am going to flip those really fast before we move on. But as I was saying, Panik 10, 47, and 237. Not horrible for a last second, hey, I need a leadoff man. Trey Turner had 14 home runs and 45 RBIs with 232. Most of that with the Nationals because once we got him, he got hurt. Freeman, 33 home runs, 103 RBIs, and 293 batting average. I like it. I'll take it. I won't complain about it. Jock Peterson, 31 home runs, 91 RBIs, and 281. Again, great numbers. I like it. Almost hitting 300. Tyler Collins, 13 home runs, 72 RBIs, and 276 batting average. Again, not complaining, especially for 69 overall. Castellanos, 11, 59, and 258. I'll complain. I wanted 15 home runs. Tyler Austin, our DH, who we picked up at the deadline, again, another 69 overall. Wasn't really getting major league time with the Yankees. So, I mean, the fact that he has 8 home runs and 33 RBIs with 239 batting average, probably just with us, is not horrible. And I'll take it, because why not? It's good stuff. James McCann, who was hurt there for a little bit in the season, 5 home runs, 43 RBIs, and 241 batting average. I mean, if you can get 250 out of a catcher, I consider that a good year. I mean, that's what I've always been told. 3 home runs, 46 RBIs, and 255 batting average from Austin Jackson. I don't think he was in the majors when we picked him up. Brought him back to Detroit to see what he could do. I mean, why not, right? Our bench had Brian Holiday here with 5 home runs, 23 RBIs, and batting .301. So that's pretty good for your backup catcher. I mean, obviously he doesn't see as many at bats as your starter, but Omar Infante, fourth stint with the Tigers now, I think. 1 home run, 11 RBIs, and 256 batting average. Romine, 6 home runs, 32 with a 259. And Alex Presley, our 4th outfielder, 6 home runs, 31 RBIs, and 255 batting average. So let me flip through. Let me adjust my lineups for everything so that way we're good to go come that playoff game. I know it's one and done, but yeah, I want David Price leading off. Hold up. And then let's go check out the pitchers. Again, we know David Price went 13-6. Fulmer was 11-8. 7-9 for Norris. 10-5 for Dylan Bundy. And Jordan Zimmerman went 10-4. So that's pretty good. All of the winning pitcher or starting pitchers except for one had a winning record. So I'll take it. I mean, you can't really be too upset about that. I mean, we are kind of lefty heavy in the bullpen too. So maybe I had to get rid of one of these lefties, bring in another righty. Matt Boyd would probably be the one to get the chop. So advance a day, and here we are. We are going to... I just want to sim the game. How do I
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the National League wildcard game,
quick sim it so we can
got
watch
the win,
and see how we do. So I guess I actually have to go into it to
took down the Fightin' Phils,
get the
as
quick
they will
sim
now
going.
continue their postseason run and move on to play in the National League Division Series. And that's what's going on
Price
around
will take the
baseball
hill.
here in October. Join us again tomorrow
That's the
for
lineup I
updates.
want. Everybody has a 0 batting average because it is a playoff game. I was right. Yeah, the winner of this gets to play Cleveland, Toronto, Seattle. Cubs are in it against Nats, LA, and San Francisco. That'd actually be a really good series. Really hyped. Rivalry right there.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in.
Alright, and that's as much as the game we're going to see there. Fast forward. End of the game. Let's see what happens. Hit by pitch. That's nice. He comes back. They try to hit him. So, I'm showing this because I want to see how the team does, obviously. And that way, if we lose, I can kind of see what went wrong or where it went wrong. I mean, I know I'm judging it all on one game, but errors, stuff like that. I mean, I take all that into account for possible. Maybe this guy is not going to fit into my scheme or stuff like that. So through one, we're actually 0-0, which is nice to see. It's actually through two now. But McCann got a hit, which is good considering he is the focal point of this team. I mean, Trey Turner, Joe Panik up the middle, Freddie Freeman at first. Those guys are all solidified. Probably going to stay until either they retire or I can't afford them. So, hopefully Tyler Austin blooms. So if I do get rid of Freddie Freeman, I can put Tyler Austin at first and not have much to worry about. But it'd be nice to get some guys into scoring position here. I mean, I like the fact they don't have people in scoring position, and as I say that, they score a run. But you Darvish must be like firing it right now. Only person to get a hit was McCann. Oh, I am tired, folks. I apologize. Just watching this, it's like, okay, if we can get some more hits, that'd be nice now. I understand you Darvish is throwing, but we turned the ball over to Matt Boyd in the sixth, yeah, and he gives up 2 runs right away. Interesting. There we go. Tyler Collins hits a ding-dong for a home run, only down by 2. I like it. Come on, it looks like we got something going there, and nothing. Lucroy, Beltran. No, it's also got Freeman. Come on, we gotta get a ding dog or something. Revitalize the team. Here we go. Tyler Collins hit a single. Castellanos got a single. There's what, 1 out. Guy on third. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it going. Top of the ninth. Oh, well. We lost by one in the playoff round, but at least we made the playoffs. So that's then pretty much the end of year one. I want to simulate the rest of the postseason, find out who won the World Series, how they did it, you know, all the fun stuff.
Well, we watched a really solid
So,
starting.
good for you, Darvish. 6 2/3 inning, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, which was Tyler Collins' ding dong, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. So, yeah, we know. We've been eliminated. Thanks for the reminder. Let's sim the postseason. The Mariners have defeated the Giants in the 2017 World Series. Alright. Good stuff. Let's see. Seattle took out Toronto in 3 games. Texas
Welcome
took out
show,
Cleveland
everyone.
in
Thanks
3
for making
games.
us a part of your morning.
And
Let's
Seattle
jump into
took
the
out
latest news
Texas
from
in
around the Major League Baseball
5.
postseason. In Game 5 of the World Series, the
And
Mariners
flop
starting
side,
pitcher,
we'll
number
get how the
34,
Giants got
never
there.
left the mound until
They
it
took
was
out
over, as the
Dodgers
Ends
in
down to the
4.
Giants, clinching the World Series
Cubs took out the
championship.
Nets in
It has been a
5.
storybook season for
Giants
them, and
took
they
out
will
the
look
Cubs
to
in
repeat
5.
as champions next
But
year.
it's not an even year. That doesn't make sense. And Seattle took out San Francisco in 5 games to win. I believe that's their first World Series ever. So, good for them. That's how it is sometimes. Everybody, you know, gotta give it up. The off season has begun, and that is where I am going to leave it. It's been a pleasure, folks. Here's the retired players. Maybe we get to the Hall of Famers. Ichiro and Carlos Beltran, as if there was any other options for this year. 9 times out of 10, these two both make it. I have had it to where Ichiro doesn't retire the first year, which is sweet because then, you know, it's creeps a little higher up on that hits list. But those are our retired players, and I will catch you in the off season. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.